Really like Matt Reeves and his setup for it. I mean, it's an interesting direction. I don't think it's something from the comics which hasn't been really explored yet. Yeah, it's kind of crazy shoes to fill. I mean, it's interesting what the different directions you can take with it, and that kind of, for in some ways, quite a specific character. There's actually quite a lot of leeway. I mean, when you look at the different tones of all these movies, I mean, and the TV show.
What's going on, moviegoers? So if you're new to the channel, my name is Christian, and welcome to Zero Productions, you guys. So Matt Reeves and his Batman trilogy, you guys. When news broke out that Robert Pattinson was going to be the next Batman, the entire world flipped. It went crazy. I felt like I was the only sane person out there. We're like, yo, relax, calm down. Robert Pattinson's not the same actor he once was when he started in Twilight. You grow, you evolve, you get better. I know for a fact that he's definitely gotten a lot better. He is in Christopher Nolan's film The Tenant, which comes out next year, which I'm extremely excited about. I saw like the teaser for it. Didn't show much, but boy oh boy, I know that this film is going to be special. Every Christopher Nolan film is really special. He does a film like every 4 or 5 years, 6 years, and when it does come, it's so refreshing, it's unique, it's fresh, it's pretty good stuff. But I'm excited. I'm excited for Matt Reeves and his Batman trilogy. So this Batman trilogy, or at least the Batman, starts shooting early next year with the release date of June 25th, 2021. And from my knowledge, this is going to be sort of a take on The Long Halloween. What's The Long Halloween? The Long Halloween is a murder mystery Batman comic book, and it's so damn good. One of my favorite comic books I've ever read, you guys. I kid you guys not. The Long Halloween. If you have not read this comic book, I advise you to read it. It is so good. I got it on Amazon, I think for like $17.99. It is so good, you guys. The best Batman comic I've read. I'm so serious. It definitely has that feel of that detective phase of Batman. And I know Christopher Nolan took some pieces from this comic book for The Dark Knight when we're talking Two-Face and Gordon and Batman working together. Definitely was reminiscent of when I read that. Because obviously I saw The Dark Knight before I read The Long Halloween. And when I read The Long Halloween this year, I was like, holy shit. Like, I was like, Christopher Nolan took some stuff from this comic book. I was like, no wonder The Dark Knight is so good. It makes sense. It really does. But it starts shooting next year with the release date of June 25th, 2021. So it's coming up pretty quick. The heavy focus on Batman's detective skills. I am excited about that. I am very excited about that because we haven't really dabbled too much into that in the movies. So that's going to be a refreshing take on, on Batman. I can't wait to see that. And rumor has it that they're looking for a person of color for Selena Kyle, Catwoman. Now, Zoe Kravitz is my #1 pick for Catwoman, especially if they're going to be leaning for a person of color. Zoe Kravitz actually shared this photo today of her in a Batman shirt. Interesting stuff. I'm like, what are you saying? Because obviously the film is in pre-production. If it starts shooting early next year, these next couple of months, they're going to be casting. So we're going to be having some huge casting announcements within the next couple of months. We're talking the entire Rogues Gallery, which I'm so excited to talk about, you guys. Rogues Gallery, let's get into it right now. Obviously, they said that this film is going to be having about 6 Batman villains. 6. You may think that's a lot, but it's really not. Catwoman, obviously, is going to be like not more of a villain, but an anti-hero, somebody who steals, and Batman's more interested in like, why is she doing this? I'm intrigued by this woman. The Penguin, the Riddler, Firefly, Mad Hatter, and Two-Face. Two-Face, I want John Hamm to play Two-Face. I feel like that would be a fantastic casting for Two-Face. Really like that. As far as like Commissioner Gordon, who knows? I like Bryan Cranston, and I also like Brad Pitt if they were going to go for a slightly younger Jim Gordon. I feel like that could work. It really could. And if it's going to be taking place in sort of the lines of The Long Halloween, they're going to have to cast a Calendar Man, Carmine Falcone, Maroni, So there's a lot of good castings that we're going to be getting for this film if it's going to be solely based off of The Long Halloween, because that book damn near had everybody in there, everybody. Like it was incredible. Clayface, I would like to see. I would like to see him in at least one of these movies in this Batman trilogy. Like I said, Batman has some of the greatest villains of all time. He really does. Spider-Man and Batman, two separate universes, but have the best villains in their universes. Mr. Freeze, I would like to see done again, and I would like to see Bane as well. Obviously, I like Tom Hardy's Bane, but I want a different approach. I want him to actually take the serum, not the serum, the venom, and just get like massively big. That's the Bane I want to see in this Matt Reeves Batman trilogy. But like I said, Long Halloween, Jeff Loeb, Tim Sale, 1996 to 1997. It's a mystery killer of the holiday. Good stuff. Good stuff, you guys. I am so intrigued by this Batman movie. Like I love the fact that not only like Warner Brothers isn't really dabbling or like too controlling over this project. It feels like Matt Reeves has a lot of creative control. A lot. Obviously, he took time to write the script. He threw out Ben Affleck's script because Ben Affleck at one point was starring in it, writing it, directing it, producing it. And obviously, that just didn't work out because it's a lot for somebody. I can only imagine doing all that shit. Writing, producing, directing, and starring in your movie, it's too much work. So Ben Affleck dropped out. Matt Reeves came in. Obviously, he didn't like the style or the way Ben Affleck's script was, because if he did, he would have used it, right? No, he took his time to come up with his own script and his own storyline for his own Batman, and I like that. I can't wait to see his take on the Dark Knight. It's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be pretty interesting, you guys. But I'm thrilled. We're gonna be. There's a lot of good stuff. A lot of good stuff headed our way when we're talking about this Batman trilogy. Like this shit has so much potential. So much potential to do a lot of good stuff and to dabble in things we haven't seen before in the Batman films. A lot of things. Like the Christopher Nolan films are great. They are. But that's more of a realistic approach to Batman. Very realistic when you really think about it. His style of fighting is very different from what we saw in Ben Affleck's Batman. In that whole entire warehouse scene where he was just flipping and tossing fools all over the place. Ben Affleck's Batman was more so like the comic books of him being super strong and being agile and things of that nature. And I like that style of Batman. I really do. And I hope that that's a continuation for Robert Pattinson and his Batman. He did try on the suit already. I don't know what suit he tried on. Probably most likely the Dark Knight suit, because his body is more slimmer like Christian Bale's. He's not as big and muscular like Ben Affleck. But I'm excited, you guys. This movie is going to be something special. And I have a great feeling that Matt Reeves is going to deliver on every aspect. He did a wonderful job with those 8 movies. So damn good. Oscar worthy. Obviously they didn't get shit. I feel like they got snubbed. But I have all faith in Matt Reeves and what he has planned for this new Batman film, you guys. I cannot wait. Post your comments down below, you guys. Let me know what you guys think about Matt Reeves and his Batman trilogy. What do you think about Catwoman being a person of color? Do you think Zoe Kravitz can land the role as Selena Kyle? In the Rogues Gallery, fan castings, I love to hear what you guys think. Post your comments down below, you guys, and thank you for taking time today for us to see our productions. Peace.